Modal verbs. Modal verbs allow the reader or speaker to show how sure they are of something. Modal verbs can also express the level of need or ability. Finally, modal verbs can show the opinion of the writer or speaker. Most common modal verbs are can, should, may, might, will, shall, would, should, and must. For example, it should be sunny tomorrow, or it might rain tomorrow. Modal verbs can help a writer to express how certain they are about something. They can also allow the reader to show how willing they are or how necessary something is. For example, we can go tomorrow. We might go tomorrow, but we might not. We must go tomorrow. We could go tomorrow, but I think it might rain. We should go tomorrow. These all express different certainties of whether or not we will go tomorrow. Different modal verbs can show different levels of certainty in different circumstances. Here is one example of how modal verbs can be grouped according to certainty. These words are high certainty. It means it is likely to happen or not happen. So will, won't, shall, must, mustn't, and have to. These are medium certainty. It could happen or not happen depending on various factors. Should, shouldn't, can, can't. And low certainty. It is unlikely to happen or not happen. Could, couldn't, would, wouldn't, may, or might. There are other ways of showing modality. For example, you could use probably. He was probably very angry. Or possibly. They are possibly thinking of baking a cake. Or the word unlikely. He is unlikely to make it. You should show modality in your writing, as it makes it more sophisticated. You should aim to use modality in all of your writing. You can change sentences to show modality. For example, he was not late. This is not showing modality. You could say, he may not have been late. It is unlikely that he was late, or he couldn't have been late. This is an example introduction of a letter to a friend who is about to start at a new college, offering them advice. Hi Rashid. I hear you are studying at your new college next week, and I wanted to give you a little advice since I have just completed my first year there. There are lots of things you can do to help you to settle in. You should make sure that you have completed all your paperwork before the start of term, as this can make everything a little bit easier. I know that you will be working full-time while studying, so you could think about how to manage your time now. However, one thing you must do sooner rather than later is to make sure that you are clear which courses you want to sign up to on your first day. If you are giving advice, then you can use modality to make suggestions. In summary, modal verbs allow the writer or speaker to show how sure they are of something. Modal verbs can express the level of need or ability. And finally, modal verbs can show the opinion of the writer or speaker. The most common modal verbs are can, could, may, might, will, shall, would, should, and must. And you should show modality in your writing.